Okay, hello, sorry about that. Had to restart just to make sure that this program was running properly, which hopefully it is now. That will make me stream better. So we had some kind of nice music going on. Let's see, what's a band that everybody likes? Aja will steal all my viewers, you're right. But it's okay. I'm a man of the people. Oh wow, I haven't listened to Billy Talent in such a long time. It might be time for Billy Talent. Just a little bit. I'll switch it around as like the day goes on. But yeah. Couldn't find out her. Damn. I got a little story about Billy Talent. When I was 15 or 16 or so, I started hanging out with this girl that was really into Billy Talent, and because she was into Billy Talent, I got into Billy Talent. Then, yeah, not much happened, but she wasn't very cute, it turned out, and so nothing happened. And at the time, when I was 15 or so, I was very much, I guess a little shallow, but I kind of liked the band anyway, kept on listening to them. So it's not really a good story, it was just, yeah. One of those silly stories that I remember from being young. Okay. Because yeah, I was a little bugger when I was younger. I want to say a bugger, I just didn't. Yeah, I was a bit of a cheeky monkey. I turned out a lot more polite than I thought I would. Like in I don't know how you guys do it in America, but... Oh wow, that runs so good! Holy shit, can you... Oh my god, is this working? Can you see this on the stream?
Not enough minerals.
Is that working? Can you see it? The overlay's in the way? Oh shit. God damn it, it is XSplit. God damn it. I changed the overlay, I was like, this is working so good. And it is working better than it was for sure earlier. But without the when I'm not running the game, or it's when I run the game through XSplit that it kinda sucks. So it was running at 120 FPS while I was streaming. But that was on the other overlay. Still, this isn't too bad. This is running at 50 FPS right now.
Not enough minerals.
Like, it's not going to be perfect. But I was really surprised. Oh man, I was so happy. I was so freaking happy. Oh. Okay. Let's talk about other stories. So, coming through the UK airport, I mean, not the UK airport, the Frankfurt airport, on the way back from Helsinki, I had a layover. I had like a 9-hour layover, which... Getting back to England, and then at the Helsinki airport I saw there were direct flights to England, and I was like, bloody hell, who booked these little shit flights, you know? Anyway, I decided to buy a book that was The Hobbit, Really good book, by the way. I haven't yet finished it, but really impressed. Like, my dad always wanted me to read like Lord of the Rings books for years and years and years, and I never did. But anyway, given that there was nothing to do, I was like, I'll buy this book. I'll see how it rolls. Anyway, it rolled pretty well, and it was a very good book.
Upgrade complete. Additional supply depots required.
Okay, so I'm not really sure which direction he came from, this drone, I mean. Because don't want to really show him exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going to build a gas here. Given that I can't build the gas here. Never done this before, but we're going to see if it turns out alright. And this will confuse him a little bit, hopefully. Okay, does this die? It dies without a cancel. It's very nice. Thank you, good sir. So I'm a little behind on the gas intake. But not too badly.
Insufficient rescue gas.
Add some music. We'll after each game, given that like 3 or 4 or even 5 songs will play throughout a game, we'll do some requests, see what guys want to listen to. That way we can keep on mixing it up, so nobody gets sick of anything. Hopefully you guys think that's a good idea. Then there. Okay, so we have an overlord over here. That makes me think he's at the bottom.
Add-on complete.
That's one link down. Link face bats it is. Oh, so he is at the bottom. Stuff on the road.
Add-on complete.
You notice I'm targeting the full ones. There's one simple reason for that. They're the ones that can respread.
Not enough minerals. Add-on complete.
And given that he was trying to clear this out, we'll see what's going on with his base of his. And it turns out there's a little bit going on. He's being a bit of a cheeky monkey. Let's fight down those painlings one by one.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, more depots required. We get it. We get it. Okay, given that we delayed creep for a little bit, a couple marines over that way, just in case there's an overlord or a lane.
Upgrade complete. Research.
This better be good.
Happy.
Okay, so he hasn't killed this yet, so I'm going to see if there's banelings up here. He does have a portion of his army over there, so we're just going to be smart about this. Let's take as nice a position as we can here. Oh wow.
Research complete.
Armed and ready. You gonna give me orders? Ready. Go, go, go! Let's have a blast! Then wait, this better be good. Boy.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, with this strat, I'm leaving the tanks at home.
You gonna give me
Oh wow. So those infestants just popped. And the reason I'm leaving the tanks at home is so he thinks I'm just going pure bio. Then I annihilate him with absolutely everything I possibly can annihilate him with. So we had a Banshee here that denied this expo. Nice Banshee. Putting him to good use later on. This is when the game gets pretty fun, because it's over. So when I say over, so yeah, my FPS isn't the best, so my splits aren't going to be like super duper good, but they're doable. GG. Oh. Ow! Ouch! Desk of Doom! Just owned my knee. Whew. Okay, so that was like just one game streaming, so yeah, I haven't got the best PC to stream on right now. Oh, apparently Capitalist Control Center might open now. Let's see. Unfortunately, no. Doesn't look like it's going to. Ooh. That sucks. Okay, so I still can't open Catalyst Control, so Yes. Another game is found. I'm against a Terran with a barcode account who's apparently favoured. Favoured spelled weirdly, by the way. For those that learned English, has a U in it. I only recently found out that in Swedish schools, you can actually choose, or you are just given English to learn.
Not enough minerals.
Which shocked me, because Thorze and I were speaking. Obviously we're teammates. And he started like spelling stuff in English, and I was like, wait a minute, are you mocking me kind of thing? He's like, what? Like he had no idea, and then he was like, ah yeah, I learned English. The Queen's English, and I was very impressed. I didn't really know which language European schools were taught, you know, because even though it is English
Enough minerals.
in American English,
Additional supply.
yeah, it was just nice and refreshing. Oh, I forgot to do the band. Let's put on some Hoobastank. Yeah, Hoobastank, guys. Yes, that's what I said.
What's going on?
Not enough minerals.
SCV ready. Go ahead.
So I am against a Terran player. TVT is a matchup where you have to mix up your builds a little bit. And so that's what I'm doing. Going for a gas first opening. To do those things to you. And I have to say before I go.
SCV ready. What's bad news?
Not enough minerals.
So if you're new to Hoobastank, I'm glad I could change your lives. This is me being joking. Those didn't realize that. I don't actually think Hoobastank's the best, but for a little while I loved Hoobastank. Something I must live with every day. Okay, at this point, what do we have to worry about? The only major thing we have to worry about at this point is a Reaper. A Reaper, you say? Yeah, because we have a single Marine and we're going for a bit of a techie build. Once the Hellions out, then that Reaper concern is hopefully gone.
Additional supply depots required.
Let's check out this round. So we're just looking for his base right now. Why did I like move back kind of before? Because sometimes you don't, it's not necessary to take that extra hit, but you sometimes do take. Okay, so we see an Expo and a bunker. That's
Additional supply
pretty okay
depots
for us.
required.
What isn't okay is getting supply blocked.
Depots required.
Just want you to know. So I kind of, this build isn't quite going as I wanted it to. Oh wow, I can't scroll left apparently. This thing that keeps getting in the way. Nice intro. Wow, holy shit. I don't know if this is just I'm lagging. Why am I lagging? Oh man, William. Okay, let's stand in the middle of all this production. But why can't we breathe? I can't scroll left. At least it's not letting me most of the time. I'm not sure what's going on. So he's got 3 CCs, by the looks of it, unless he just lifted this one up. So if the guy's just tuning in, I'm in England. My stream will probably be worse quality, as will my play, as this is extremely FPS laggy. So he has got 3 bases.
Additional supply units required. Not enough minerals.
I haven't got stim yet or 1-1. They're both soon to be ready. So rather than taking a fight right now, even though his production will probably be better than mine,
Not enough minerals.
you cannot risk that. It's too big. Because the 1-1,
Upgrade.
it's a 10-second wait for those upgrades to possibly make your Marines way better than his. And here we go. GG is cold. No! I can trust you! Not a control. Okay. Guys. Oh, Scopey's back. Scopey's back. The answer to this savage mystery. Okay guys, I'm just going to answer a few questions just because I'm talking to Scopey in the meantime. I am not at the lair. I am not at the lair, guys. I'm not at the lair.
I don't want you to give it all up and leave your own life collecting dust.
I am in England,
I don't want you to feel
talking with Scopey, the PC fixer man. And yeah, let's see. Do I coach? I don't really. But, maybe if I was given the right person, and by the right person, I don't really know who that is. Just, I don't want to be one of these people that just kind of like coach anybody, because there's some people that I can fix. When I say fix, there's some people that I can help easier than others. If I did do coaching, I'd rather do like classes where I have multiple people, and it would be like teaching where you just pass on knowledge, and rather than like trying to shape somebody up, because when you're coaching somebody, realistically you just want to kind of like help them out, like become a better player. But if you're just kind of like trying to sculpt, imagine fixing a house. If you're building a house, you kind of need really solid foundations, right? And a lot of coaches go into the coaching when the player doesn't have these solid foundations yet. And I'd rather do a kind of class where I can build up these people with solid foundations, let's say multiple people, and help them all out. So let's say I ran a class of like 10 people. I'd just be passing off tips, things that you really want to start off with. I'd be like the start of you becoming a player, if you know what I mean. Whereas the coaching thing, once you have everything A-OK, then I believe putting the icing on the cake is okay. Putting the icing on a really shitty cake, it's still going to be a pretty shitty cake. It's just going to be a cake that looks fancy. Hopefully that makes sense to you guys. Which is why coaching, for me personally, is, yeah, I'd rather do classes and do fundamentals, such as mechanics, things that help me out. So, I mean, guys, eventually, if you guys would, I don't know, just like me to kind of sit you down and go through the absolute basics of what I think every player should go through, maybe someday I will do that with you. But yeah, the Day 9 dailies aren't classes. They're kind of like, I don't really know how to describe them. Day 9 dailies are nice and interesting. They alert you to things that you probably didn't think about, whereas what I'm trying to do is those things that you don't think, things to do with you, not like the game, things to do with you. How to hold your mouse, how to hold your keyboard, how to make it better, more efficient, how to make it faster. Even if it's only like 20% faster, that's a huge, you know, significant. I did not PM Day 9 before any of you guys start going crazy. And no, I actually think the Day 9 dailies are really interesting. As far as it goes for like kind of showing people, hey, this is cool, this is cool, this is cool. Like, it's interesting, you know. But what I'd like to do, hopefully, would be a lot different. Gonna run a commercial, and I'm do some more questions again.
I'm not ever gonna know if I'm ready to run, 'cause we're all going in the same direction, and I'm not sure which way to go, because all along we've been going in the same direction, going in the same direction, going in the same direction. Same direction.
Okay, some questions again. What do I think about Jinra retiring? Like, there's quite a lot of questions that have been asked earlier. So, I think it's sad, but I also think it's, or when I say I think it's sad, I actually think when you lose any name in the scene, it's sad. And Jinra for a little while was the top of like foreign esports. You know, he went over to Korea and carried the flag better than anyone has so far. And won an MLG, you know, very impressive results. But after that, he fell off, and he didn't just fall off, he totally got left behind. And when you're left behind for as long as he was, it's demotivating, it's saddening, it's stressful, and he was still working for like a year, so have to commend like his work ethic of still trying and stuff. But yeah, eventually you realize it's not clicking, and yeah, I mean, I'm not going to say I agree with retiring, but if he didn't feel he was getting anywhere, then, you know, you just don't feel like you're getting anywhere. It's like sticking with a dead-end job. If you don't feel comfortable with it, you don't feel you're getting anywhere, then just get out of it, son. Get out of it. Do I miss the Warcraft 3 time a bit? I miss the Warcraft 3 times, but I don't miss Warcraft 3 at all. It was a really frustrating game to play at a high level. Purely because of the imbalance. I am going to Gamescom. Where am I? And is the overlay a good representation of the gear I use? Okay, I'm in England, and the overlay is not a good representation of what gear I use. I use the SteelSeries Xi mouse, I use the 4HD mousepad, I use the 6GV2 red switch keyboard, so, in the Siberias. So I think it's all pretty wrong. Okay, so I'm just winding down, getting ready to let Scopia try and fix my PC again. So I'm just reading questions at the same time. Okay, about holding a mouse. I actually did a long talk about holding the mouse and such a while ago, and little tips you can do to improve. I'll just go in StarCraft 2, like, hopefully this shows in StarCraft 2. Everybody has a way that they like to box, from either top left to bottom right, or top right to bottom left. Those are the two most common ones. Neither one is wrong. Just want to point that out. Neither one is wrong at all. But what, a little, like, the first tip I can give you go for accuracy rather than speed. If you go for speed, then accuracy, like hoping that the more you do this, the more accurate you'll get. While that's true, the way that like your body works and muscle memory works, it's better to be accurate and the speed comes afterwards. Think about... I'm trying to think about something that's very blatantly obvious. Okay, you got your hand on a table, you're doing that knife trick, where you start stabbing in between your fingers. Let's say you try and do that fast. You're just going to stab yourself lots in the hands, and what you're going to be left with, you're still going to be kind of inaccurate. If you start doing that accurately, and gearing up slower and slower, or I mean faster and faster, you can eventually do that pretty well. Think of it like that. So start off by being accurate rather than fast. Secondly, so just go with that for a little while, okay? While I think of like the next thing that I'd like. So the next thing, the selecting from top left to bottom right, or top right to bottom left. Whichever one you do, when you're boxing your workers at the start, go for the accurate thing, and try to just box the workers, don't go for like the whole screen. Because one of the things that players do the boxing for is just getting mouse accuracy, you know? Make sure that it feels good, smooth, and accurate. One of the things that I'd like you to do, because a lot of the things is, if you're doing this all the time when you're selecting units, the same action, you're going to be really good at clicking from like, if your cursor's over top left to the bottom right, you're going to be really good at clicking like that. But when you misclick is when you go from the other side, because you never do that, your arm just isn't used to doing that. So with your hand, start boxing top, like the other way. Like just a little bit, boxing the other way. Get your hand so used to doing it from different measurements, different sizes, boxing one SCV at a time, 2 SCVs at a time, 3 SCVs at a time, whatever. So just going through that kind of scenario, you know? And it's just about getting your muscles, your brain muscles, your muscle memory in a place where any action that you do is familiar, no matter what, from what angle. You can even start boxing from the bottom to the top, you know? Just kind of think about it like that. So accuracy is key. Speed, it'll come. As you get more accurate, you know, the whole stabby thing, I like you to think about that. Okay guys, so I have quite a few viewers, so thank you for tuning in. I am in England. I am Evil Genius's EG.DeMusliM raid call. Raid call is a program that's very similar to Ventrilo. We will be using it from now on. You should check it out at raidcall.com. Our other sponsors, thank you. Intel, Monster, Steel Series, Kingston, Beyond Gaming, Sapphire, Inwin, all awesome. They put me where I am. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming quite a bit while I'm in Europe, so at Europe-friendly times most of the time, maybe late at night when, for the Europeans, it'll be nice and midday-ish for the Americans, so if you're American you won't be missing out too much either. But yeah, I'm going to do questions, gaming, hopefully I can get my PC running better so I can show you better games, but if not then I'll just do more chat shows, or not more chat shows, but more questions for you guys and helping you guys, and yeah. Hope you guys enjoy it. Gonna run a few commercials. If you could stay tuned, I'd absolutely appreciate it. I'm gonna let Scopey get on my PC and fix it up. And yeah. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want more tips about like becoming good and stuff, just tweet me. My Twitter is @DeMusliM. Tell me what you'd like more of, what you'd like less of, maybe. Obviously, I do some stuff wrong. I'm kind of new to the whole streaming thing for multiple hours, so you might get sick of me. So just some things I can cut out, some things I can add in. Do tell. And if you haven't already, follow me on Twitter @DeMusliM. Or if you don't have Twitter, but you should get Twitter, you really should. Like me on Facebook. My Facebook is DeMusliM UK. So thank you guys. Thank you so much. We'll be back hopefully pretty soon. Oh, bugger, I just pressed the button. Okay, we'll be back pretty soon. Gonna run some commercials. Thank you very much.